You want to eat anything?
Yeah, I want more energy. Can I get more energy?
You know, I'm legitimately tired.
Go outside.
Oh, okay, fine. Give me. I think I figured it out. Okay. I think this is gonna blow your mind.
Okay.
There we go. Here, check this out. I look very awake right now. Right? Right?
Yeah.
There's a place near Boca del Vista in Boca, Florida, where if you want to do sushi and you want to do sushi right and you want to do sushi all at once, this is where you would go. It is called Naamah Sushi, Boca, Florida, which is not Miami or Hollywood. For the record, I'm not eating all this by myself. I hope the crew enjoys it. Omakase is the traditional sit-down, I trust you chef, one piece at a time, really cool dinner theater. This is omakase, but omakase different. This is omakase in a tower all at once. They built this tower with just about every one of their offerings. I think we're gonna have to go with tea service rules and imagine if these are petit fours to be eaten at different kind of times, and I guess they are. So to illustrate how we're starting, I have two different types of tuna. This comes from the collar area of the tuna, and this comes from the belly area. This is something I like to show off, and I shouldn't really be pulling apart because they put it together so beautifully. But that is the fresh wasabi. And it's supposed to be in there. That's where you're supposed to do it. That's our secret spot, the wasabi. There are so many key distinct factors that you're gonna find in sushi like this, and specifically the rice. That rice is washed for a while, it's cooked specially, it's fanned and seasoned specially. The texture is very important, to the point that they know just about how much rice is in each little handful of one of those nigiris. That's why you come to a place like this. So then you get the other part of the tuna. We had some collar. This is the pastrami of the tuna, and it goes good with a little dip, But enjoy the texture. The benefits of Boca del Vista is that it's right near the ocean, and fish here is something that comes in on a daily occurrence. It's something, in fact, yesterday they had a big giant blue tuna, and now we're just eating its belly. That is fine with me. Here we have a yellowtail ceviche, except the acid here is going to be yuzu. Yuzu, ooh, yuzu. Imagine like an S-road, you know, kind of like juice, like yuzu. It's that citrusy. You put it together with soy sauce and it makes ponzu. There's texture important, there's flavor that's important, but that texture is always so specific of the time it takes to prep this and the love it takes. This is a beautifully composed, beautifully pronounced. I'd call it loud if you knew what I mean, you know what I mean? That's a loud dish. That's a delicious dish. Loud. This is the belly. Okay, style. Different fish have different muscular, different things going on, different things. I love to say the word striations, right? Texture. As we work our way from tier 1 down to level 2, we are still abiding by tea party rules, and we have a beautiful, thinly sliced, beautifully like ribbon sliced piece of salmon wrapped around an Asian pear. Kind of like a cucumber, but a little sweeter, and it makes sense with a little bit of spicy. What I failed to mention was that beautiful, beautiful vinegar that pairs so well between the salmon and the pear. It pairs with the pears. And that hit of sriracha, it's a beautiful, that's sweet sushi to match the sweet vinegar, to match the silky salmon and the crunch. Somebody push the down button because now we are ready to go from tier 2 to tier 3. Bottom floor, full stop, full spread. And there's magic to be found. We're gonna start with this fish. I don't know what it's called. Gonna take the saucy looking one because I know a guy. Different fish, amberjack and midai, which is snapper. I'm just gonna eat it and be happy because that's why you come here. We have the snapper, midai. You'll see this in a lot of places. This is a little bit crunchier. I kind of like this one a lot. After going through this wonderful tower, experiencing what they do with this fantastic sea creature, I can tell you they are true aficionado. I'm delighted to have experienced what I'm going to compare to as, you know, that high tea service, that fancy rollin', schmancy, petit four, what I love, because I'm a princess, kind of eats. Today we got to endure and enjoy as to what we must refer to as a high sushi service, experiencing technique, level, love, and experience that come from another universe that existed outside of kosher and has now brought that kind of much needed understanding of a different universe to kosher and omakase in general. This is Naamah Sushi in Boca del Vista, Boca, Florida. If you can get a condo even.
Are you trying to keep us out of Del Boca Vista?
This is where I would get my sushi.
Oh,